All right, team, here is your total body warm-up. We start with a little bit of dance moves, but then go right into a forward lunge with a twist. Step your front foot forward with your hands at heart center, and then twist towards your forward foot. I like to drop my knee all the way down on the ground for these, but you do what feels best for you. In the beginning of the warm-up, just take your time and take whatever your body needs. Remember, this is just the warm-up. Then we go right into high kicks. Think opposite hand to foot and tap at the top. If your foot doesn't come all the way up to your hands just yet, that's cool. We just need a little bit more warm-up first. We'll hit 10 reps, 5 on each side. Then we're gonna do the same thing but with a little bit of a twist this time. So draw your elbow outside of your thigh and find a little bit more IT band in this one. So instead of tapping your toe, we find a twist towards the outside of your leg. Then we'll go right into a dynamic quad stretch with an arm reach. So as soon as you drop your foot, reach for the other one, and then reach your arm up. Nice and easy. 8 to 10 reps here. Think about kicking your foot into your hand, and then reaching your opposite arm high. We'll get into the hammies a little bit more. Drop your heel down, toe up, and then hinge forward from your hips. Think about a nice flat back as you hinge forward. Now you can do this in place, or if you have a little bit of room in your space, you can move forward and back. Again, hinging from the hips, cutting your body in half. Then we'll go into our dynamic figure 4. Bring your foot over your knee and sit down nice and low. We switch at the top. Again, making a dynamic. As soon as your foot steps down, try and drop right down into the next. Here's another one that if you have a little bit of space, you can move forward and back. Then we'll go right into a reverse lunge, dropping the knee and reaching the arms up. Let's get the arms involved a little bit here. So as you come down into a reverse lunge, reach the arms up over your head. We'll take 10 reps here. Here's where we need a little bit of space. We'll get into a lateral lunge with a shuffle. Think opposite hand to opposite foot, sit down low into it, toes point forward, and shuffle over and back. If you don't have a ton of space, you can just do this in place. Then we'll go into an inchworm. You're gonna walk your hands out, find a high plank, push up into an upward facing dog, gently roll your feet over into a downward facing dog. Walk your feet towards your hands, reach your arms up over your head, and forward fold. Walk your hands forward, high plank position. Nice easy push up, upward facing dog, hips high, downward facing dog. Again, walking your feet up to your hands. We'll take one more just like that. Walk the hands forward, upward facing, downward facing dog. And then walk your feet to your hands. Once you come back, you'll walk your hands out for a high plank position. Take a runner's lunge on one side, runner's lunge on the other, and then hop your feet forward into a frog pose. Repeat that 1 or 2 times. Once you're done with that, draw your knees into your chest. Let's roll out the ankles a little bit. So knee into chest, hug it in nice and tight, and then just find an ankle roll or two. We'll hit 10 total. And we'll go right into arm circles. Think about swimming in the pool. Big arm circles, and then gradually get a little bit quicker, and we switch directions. Backstroke in the pool. I'm not a swimmer, you guys. And then we'll take a cross jack. Think about crossing your hands and your feet, opening up your chest, and getting the heart rate up a little bit starting now. From your cross jack, we'll get right into a regular jumping jack. Staying on the balls of your feet, think biceps up by your ears, reaching your arms up overhead. Then we'll get into the hips. We'll take a little internal and external rotation on the right side for 5, and then on the left side for 5. Try to think about stepping up and over a hurdle, or a chair, or a box. Staying nice and grounded on the foot that's on the ground, staying on the ground. Find a little bit of stability here. Keep a soft bend in that knee. Then from there, we'll go right into bodyweight squats. Draw your elbows down towards your knees, toes just gently point out. Take 8 to 10 reps here. Then find a high plank, draw your hips high, and reach for your opposite foot. As you reach, come back into a plank each time. Opposite hand, opposite foot, and then back into a plank. We'll hit 10 reps here. Maybe you don't reach all the way back, and that's okay too. Just reach for it. Always finding that high plank in between. From there, we'll come on our feet and hit butt kicks. Slight hinge forward from the hips, staying on the balls of your feet, draw your heels towards your booty. And then right from there, we'll go into high knees. Draw your knees up towards your hips, smile, and get ready to rumble. Let's do this, team.